Welcome, Taurus, to the Temple of Consciousness. Please come in. You are now attending your July 2024 Tarot Forecast. This is a reading that's relevant to you. If your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Taurus. My moon sign is Taurus. And in other forms of astrology, the moon sign is even more important than the sun or the rising sign. So it would behoove you to check your moon sign. This reading is in two parts. The first part will be addressing what I think are the important astrological aspects of the month that will be influencing your particular chart, be that sun, moon, or rising. The second part will be a tarot reading that will have as the astrological forecast its foundation and reference points. So, that set up, before we begin, I would like to thank everyone for helping to get the word out that I'm back. I was gone for quite a long time, maybe about 6 months or more, and I am back. And I thank you, everyone who's welcomed me back and wished me good luck, because I'm back with a fury. I have decided that I was going to take the channel in a new direction, because I'm a yoga teacher and a sound therapist and a vegan, and I've been involved in health and well-being, the industry of health and well-being, for most of my life. I'm 74. So I thought to take it in that direction, and I wanted to partner up with someone who had more credentials. She was a chemist, as well as a holistic healer. But as it turned out, by sheer coincidence, she had a lot of family problems that she had to attend to, and that partnership did not take place. And so everything I tried after that also seemed to be wrong. So I decided that, having tried and failed at that, I'm going to come back to what is a very deep love of mine, the tarot, as well. I was, the reason I left is because I was becoming a little intimidated. So I was becoming intimidated by the number of tarot channels on YouTube, and I was getting just discouraged, I suppose, and thought that maybe a new way of doing it would be best. But I missed it so much, and everything that I did in the other direction was being obstructed by events or people or a number of factors. So I'm back, and I want to thank you for understanding and welcoming me back. I just thought that each sign needs a little bit of an explanation as to why I was gone and why I'm back. Now that I am back, I have personal readings that you can order if these readings that are meant for the sign in general don't suffice to answer your particular issue or circumstance or problem. And I want to thank you, everyone who has ordered a private reading. There'll be links below. So with that out of the way, I'd like to start the reading, and we do so traditionally with the sound of healing. These are my tuning forks, and they're calibrated to specific frequencies that are designed to heal. I'd like to let you listen. All right. So what I think is the most important astrological aspect for the month is the transiting of Mars into Taurus and then into Gemini. And as a Taurian, Taurus will then rule your first house. So Mars is transiting your first house, and then in Gemini it transits your second house. So there's going to be a huge surge of very fiery energy entering into the month and dominating it until the 20th of July. So for most of the month, Mars will be in your very first house. You'll feel heightened vitality and an urge to succeed. This is energy behind your ambition. This energy will fire up your ambition. It brings vitality to explore uncharted territories, to go beyond the range of your normal actions, to take risks, and to take care of yourself, your body, more diligently. So that you might be engaged in a very vigorous exercise program or a health regime of some sort to improve your condition, your health condition. There's a newfound assertiveness. Taurians are not shy, but we can all use a little help in that regard. This brings you the ability to bring your vision to the world. Now that's extraordinary energy. Then it moves into your second house of money. Then at the end of the month, your priority shifts a little towards your finances. Money will be of primary concern by the end of the month. And what it means is that you might be more willing to put in some energy to create money. You're going to be money centered, that is focused. It's going to be important to you to gain greater security. The more money you have, the better you're going to feel. The more secure you're going to feel, the happier you're going to be. It's just, this is what happens when it goes through the money segment of your chart. So you might be taking up extra work, maybe a second job, something to create more revenue streams, because you're going to put a lot of energy into making more money. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing unspiritual about that. Sometimes it's necessary to focus on material matters. So that's what's going to happen. Let's get the cards now. And let me shuffle a little bit, get some randomness in the deck. And while I'm doing this, I want to thank everyone for helping by liking, sharing, and subscribing, so that the algorithms know that I'm back. And if you like the reading, of course. And I have other means of support, which I mentioned is the private and personal readings, as well as some meditations, two of which I've posted. I'm working on more of them that incorporate the sound of the tuning forks as a part of the guided image meditation. I think I have one for self-empowerment, and the other one is for the healing of chronic pain, which is sort of a ubiquitous problem when people are either have accidents or are ill and are experiencing pain. And meditation is one of the most spiritually, in the spiritual world, the most effective way to release and to reverse that pain. So there are links below. All right, let's split the cards and start your forecast. The first card represents the overall mood or energetic theme of the month. And we'll tie it back, if possible, to the astrological aspects of the month. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This month is going to be the ending of one cycle and the beginning of the other. There are many cards in tarot that are indicative of endings and new beginnings. This, though, adds to that meaning the attribute of luck. Though in the philosophy of the tarot, there is no such thing as luck. It's karma. If you've sowed the right seeds, then the right fruit will be born. And this is karma. If you've put in the time, put in the energy towards a specific goal, then what you'll notice this month is the turning of the wheel from one phase, one stage to another. And again, the emphasis is on self-empowerment, individuality, bringing your individual identity out. That's the first house. So this gives you the opportunity for a real life change where you better yourself, better your financial situation, and then are able to launch into a whole new chapter of your life, of your career, and of your perhaps even relationship. So it's good fortune. And things tend to move rather quickly with this card as well. It's indicating that the pace of things, especially when things are about to change, when there's a definite pivot point, that more energy is needed for that to turn, for the wheel to turn to its next slot, its next phase or realm. And that's the Mars. I feel that that's what Mars is doing. It's giving you the impetus, the energy to turn that wheel and to move into a brand new, more positive phase where you seem blessed with luck. But all it is good karma. There you go. All right. And now, the second position, the position of what will challenge you during the month. What do we have? All right. So, this makes sense. This is definitely Mars in the first. Ace of Wands. It even looks a little phallic, you know. It's a aggressive male energy. It's the almost synonymous with what Mars symbolizes in astrology. It's the Mars now we're saying it's in the second house, in your money house. So that's your challenge, is to start something, to begin something, to begin maybe a new job, an extra job, as we were saying, to get extra income, or to maybe even change the direction of your career and to go on a whole new path. In any event, it's creative. The Wands is about pure fire. Fire is how the creative process is symbolized. Highly spiritual and active. This is aggressive, forceful, bold, dominating energy. So this is in your challenge position. You're challenged to aggress towards your goal, your ambition. No holds barred. You can do it. You have the confidence to do it. You have the energy to do it. So please, just do it. This is the month to accomplish great things. Taurus. Let's see what's in the position of the unexpected. Wow. In a 4-card spread, it's very unusual to get 2 aces. aces are they're probably one of the most powerful. I can think of others that are more powerful, but an extremely powerful symbol. Because it's always at the beginning. It's always at the birth. Always at the start that all the energy is needed. Contained within that seed is the energy of the tree. It's just compact, been compacted and squeezed into a small space where it's ready to explode. Now, that seed energy is in the realm of cups. And cups represent feelings, emotions, passions, creativity as well. So it could mean a literal birth, pregnancy, a new relationship is unexpectedly spawned, born, or an older relationship is brought to a higher level of commitment and recognition of the depth of feeling that the two individuals have for each other. Sudden love, head over heels. A gift of love, a gift from love, from the heart. Support by the universe and by your friends and by those relationships that have deep meaning for you. Launch a creative project this month, Taurus. It will succeed. And because we have two aces, it means that the effect of what goes on in this month will last the entire year. You'll feel you'll experience the results of what goes on in this month at the end of the year or even past. It's going to have its seal on the final results that you'll experience at a later date. Everything begins here. All the energy is into beginning something new within your career, within your financial, within your body and your mind, and to create something that is better than it was before. Through exercise, through diet, through the imbibing of higher information, truth, wisdom, all that is possible. Taurus, let's see how it all ends for us. You know, I identify very much with this reading in my life because I've been through the same kind of issues, and lately I've had such enormous energy for exercise and food, making wonderful vegan meals. So I understand at my core this reading. Look how we end, how beautiful. The Fool. Well, they'll call you a fool, but go ahead and do it anyway. The Fool represents another card in the major arcana that is similar to the aces in the minor arcana. New beginnings, fresh start. The number of this card is 0. It depicts a very joyful individual who's content with life, content with himself, and is eager to start a new journey. He looks up, completely oblivious of the fact that he's about to step off a cliff and fall into the abyss of the unknown. But he's fearless. He's confident. He doesn't care about the risk because he believes. He knows in his depths that this journey that he's just about to start is going to be exciting, fulfilling, and it's going to bring him ultimately to the end of the major arcana, to the world, to completion, to enlightenment, to happiness. And that is what you have to look forward to in the month of July 2024. So, thank you very much. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share, and let everyone know that I'm back. And if possible, if you could help in any way financially, if you're able, either with a private reading or with one of my other products, I would very much be appreciative of that help. So thank you, and namaste. I'll see you next month, Taurus. All my love. Namaste.